Hi, it's YCats Vlogs, October 22nd, 2012, and I have day 23rd ready so that, because I'm busy and I got things to do, that I like to get these done the day before, so I have a couple of days to edit and stuff. If you want me to do a certain movie, comment down below. And today's movie, I watched it on demand instead of getting up my DVD. So let me get that DVD out real quick just for you guys. I should have had it ready to go, but you know how I am on that. And I find it, and I can do any other series with, I'm doing with this. I can do Freddy movies if you want. I can do Jason movies if you want. Just comment down below. I can do the new one. It's totally up to you. Jason versus Freddy is the one I did. That's what it looks like for disc 1 and disc 2. Now this has the makings of it to show you how they came up with the storyline and why they chose these two killers. And they've always talked about doing a Jason versus Freddy versus Mike Myers, or they were thinking about doing Mike Myers versus Jason, or Mike Myers versus Freddy. If you could take two killers and put them in one movie, which killers would you put in the movie and why, and what would they do? In this one, it starts out with at Camp Crystal Lake, where, okay, everybody has forgotten Freddy and who he is, because this guy on Elm Street had them forget about him and not dream about him. So he wanted him to come, basically Freddy wanted to come back, and the only way to do that is get them to think about a killer. So what happened was, people that did remember who this guy was and wouldn't give up, they put him in a psycho ward and give them pills so they wouldn't dream about him and stuff. Well, what happened was, Freddy goes and pretends to be Jason's mom and says, you have a duty to a buck and you need to go to Elm Street and get the kids there. So he goes and walks to Elm Street. I guess they made it seem like that Elm Street and Crystal Lake were close together. I don't know why they did that, but they did. And they made it where, and then he wanted Jason just to do a little bit of killing to get people thinking it was Freddy, and then have him just vanish. But Jason didn't want to vanish. He wanted to take over. And Freddy was like not happy with that. And when people started thinking about Freddy, they're like, oh my god, until they saw Jason. Then they're like, oh my god, there's two killers. You can't fall asleep and you can't stay awake. If you stay awake or you fall asleep, you're dead. Either way, you're dead. And this girl figures out why he was keeping the secret of the killing of her mom and Jason, and why he was giving drugs to all these kids and psych ward and so on, and all these things were happening, and it was just crazy. And you guys should see this movie because it's awesome. One of the girls from Destiny's Child is in this movie, and it's just great. It's great to basically end the Jason and Freddy movies. It's basically saying goodbye. And at the end, there's like different alternates to Jason versus Freddy, or Freddy versus Jason, excuse me. And the one I like that I thought they should have used is when Jason comes out of water, he has Freddy's head right there. And if they was to make a second one of them two, they should. I think they should make a second one and make it a series of them working together to kill people. And then later on, to end it, add Mike Myers into play, and then bring Mike Myers, and then have 3, and then change it to one of the 3 gets killed, and then it's Mike Myers versus either Freddy or either you know. But if you could put, like, would you put like the Saw killer with the Hellraiser killer and say Saw versus Hellraiser? Would you do Amityville Horror versus It? Or would you do It versus Sleepaway Camp? Would you do Jason versus Angela Baker? I mean, what kind of killer would you choose if you could have two killers in one movie? What two killers would you have in that movie and why? And you can do this as a comment down below. You can do this as a video response. I will accept it. It's totally up to you. And I will get people to your channel if you do a video response. I'll tell them to go to it and check it out. And just tell me what the storyline would be about. Would you do Chainsaw Massacre versus Mike Myers? Or Jason Voorhees versus Chainsaw Massacre? I mean, there's a lot of choices. What would you do? This weekend when I was at Maple Leaf, there was a Halloween house where it was decorated outside. And you could walk up to Freddy and he would sing, 1, 2, he's coming for you, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. And then he would say, wanna die? And he would go, psst. And I got my picture with him, and it's just the coolest house in the world, and you will see that vlog soon. Now, my question to you is, do you want me to use one of my reviews to do review on that haunted house that had a Chucky doll as well out there and some other zombies and killers all around the yard? Or would you like to just have it in the Maple Leaf vlog and I will post that as soon as possible? If you want me to post it sooner, comment down below and keep begging me for it and I'll do it sooner. Or do you want me to use it as my Halloween 31, because I'm doing 31 days of Halloween. I can't do 12 days of Christmas because I don't know 12 days of Christmas shows and movies and stuff. But I can do, if you want, I can do 12 days of Christmas as in showing you a Christmas tree or talking to you about what you could do for Christmas, or what kind of gifts you could give to people, or I can show you how to wrap a present or something. If that's what you want me to do, let me know down below. So yeah, if you want me to do that Halloween thing, I can do it on the 31st day, and I can say, last review, Happy Halloween, here you go, and make it a Halloween special, or I can just make it a movie review. It's totally up to you. I need to know by the 31st, by the way. Regardless, it'll be in the vlog, it'll be in my Maple Leaf vlog regardless. But if you wanted a separate thing because you don't want to see the whole Maple Leaf vlog, that's fine. Just let me know and I will do that, and I will make it a video response to this video or to any other videos. It's totally up to you. Let me know soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. What other movie reviews should I do?